Justin Trudeau wants you to think about your carbon footprint so that you don't think about his. Hi, I'm Brian Lilley, political columnist with the Toronto Sun. Justin Trudeau is off on a jet plane again. Yeah, jet plane owned by you and I, one that you and I pay for. This time it's not to fly across the country and plant a tree and declare that he's in favor of the environment. No, this time it's to go on another vacation to Costa Rica, the same place and same resort that Trudeau and his family spent Christmas 2019. If you remember that story, that was a vacation that cost the Canadian taxpayers $196,137, according to documents obtained by the Canadian Taxpayers Federation. Most of that money was spent on sending Challenger jets back and forth between Ottawa and San Jose, Costa Rica. Why? Because flight crews would time out because they had to change up the planes and the crews. And well, you couldn't just have a flight crew sitting there for 16 weeks sipping Mai Tais by the beach with Trudeau or engaging in his sound therapy. No, they had to send the crews back and forth as per government regulations. And that meant not only a higher cost to you and I, but of course a higher carbon footprint. We all know Justin Trudeau cares deeply about your carbon footprint, deeply about climate change. It's why he drinks out of those drink box water bottle sort of things. It's why he's banning plastic forks from takeout restaurants. It's why he's trying to get farmers to cut their fertilizer use, despite the fact that it will cut food production. He's very concerned about climate change, unless, of course, it comes to his own travel. Now, the fact that I've even mentioned his vacation is setting off his supporters. It's setting off his critics as well, who think he should be locked in a dungeon. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that this guy takes a lot of vacations. He travels a lot. In his first year in office, he took 10 taxpayer-funded vacations. That's more than some people take in a decade. He took that in a year. So sure, he's slowed down since then, but not on the travel front. Check out this story from National Post. Brian Passafume over at our sister paper there did an analysis of Trudeau's travel in July, and he traveled all but 11 days in that month by plane for a total of 26,238 kilometers in the air in July. Man, that's bigger than a size 13 carbon footprint, isn't it? It's massive. Earlier this year, Passafume had looked at the records for the previous 10 months and found that Trudeau had traveled more than 127,000 kilometers, or more than 3 times around the globe. He's only increased his carbon footprint since then. Of course, right after his budget came out, he traveled from Ottawa to Victoria, then to Edmonton, then to Laval, Quebec, and then flew back to Whistler. Yeah, he'd just been out west, so rather than rearranging his budget selling schedule to match his vacation schedule, he doubled his carbon footprint. And then on Earth Day, he flew to Winnipeg to celebrate. That's how you celebrate Earth Day and show you care about the environment, flying everywhere, while telling the rest of us we shouldn't be doing it, while telling the rest of us to put on a sweater in the winter, while telling the rest of us to use less fertilizer on our farms across the country. Justin Trudeau doesn't actually care about these things, and it shows in his actions. And that is why his supporters get so upset when you mention his travel schedule, his vacations, or his lack of actual commitment to what he wants the rest of us, meaning you and I, to commit to. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment down below, share this on social media, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.